sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's the final game of Wildcard Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wildcard game. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. That's complete to the Memphis
Yo,
man,
what up?
Anthony Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick
Look at the throw by
there.
Kurt.
Move the chains.
He threw a good ball just now. Hell no. Give a fuck.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get across
Teddy two gloves.
into Carolina territory. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind
He
of
said,
runs are
"Hell
going
is
to
this?"
open up a world of opportunities for this offense going
Who
forward.
is that guy?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Montgomery on the counter. And this time they
So trying to throw me off.
He'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss.
Bro, he trying to throw me off, bro. Trying to make it seem like it was a pass, bro.
Down coming up.
I mean, if you make the audibles when you're doing a passing play, you might as well want to fake the audibles when you're doing a running play out that same formation, right? Makes sense.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
Oh,
So it'll be
Allen Robinson tried to go crazy.
They'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away.
so who's the black quarterback?
29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there.
Oh, man.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Love now on 2nd down. This one into the hands of Burton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Off the play fake, Love. He's going to air one out for Anderson. He's got it at the 15. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. A big play there for the Panthers. 56 yards. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
What you talking about?
It'll be second and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Let's see what coach shows up now. Is he gonna still play his game and get some points, or is he gonna feel the pressure of being down 7-0 and throw me the ball back? Let's see if Kurt has grown.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game.
That's my audible.
First down, Bridgewater.
Oh.
And this is incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But it's going to be second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the
Doink.
outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. He completes this into the hands of Miller. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches for his size. A slot receiver,
you gotta chill.
Their speed and their route running savvy.
You gotta chill, bro.
Last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh no, Kurt. Just throw it away.
Get there and take him down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Past the 20. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 50 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
I think Giants and Ron about to play too, right? Cool. It gives us something to watch.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To Montgomery to begin the drive.
Good play.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it
He got
down
through.
deep into enemy
Shit.
territory.
Good stuff.
A huge play there for Chicago. 72 yards.
David Montgomery.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, man.
Bears, nothing.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Forced out to...
Good play by Kurt.
For a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards.
There you go.
And the Bears
Good stuff, Kurt.
within a score.
Come on.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield.
Kirk scored before Franklin did. When I played him.
Great play by him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, yo.
Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I can run too, Kurt. You ain't the only person with a run game.
Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right?
Man.
This is all about the defense. They've got to figure
You watching it from
out
Kurt's
some
perspective?
way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now,
What play?
because they're hitting them in every direction.
Bro, watch it. You need something to watch, bro.
Bears offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater.
31-yard line.
And his pass incomplete.
Waters pass thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 4 yards.
Now they face
playing somebody online?
3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
Good play, Shaq.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
What, you picked somebody, he picked the same person?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
Oh,
when this
good pick.
Intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
Pick 6.
There he goes right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They begin the drive with Williams. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing.
Flash KO.
Sometimes it can break big.
Average.
Love now to pass on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So,
and I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd down, Love once more. Again, he targets Moore. This one is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 28. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
No, I didn't.
First down, Love to pass.
I haven't gotten them yet, though.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Say, I gotta go get the best player in the game.
And that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee.
Son did a tour and got laid the fuck out.
Because they do have the final call now.
Extra point splits the
No matter what game you play, bro, you get bots all the time. Son being a ghoulie, son always get a bot in the ghoulie, bro.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Nah, niggas be bots.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Now a run with Montgomery. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Plays and out. It's 4th down.
Got a good one.
Now the Bears
You gotta go get one. I'll put him in a dirty close.
With just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That was glitchy.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. This Carolina offense
beat him with Chuck.
Ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not.
Damn, how fast was that fight?
There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter.
Oh, fucking Christ, I had square.
And he'll go down. Khalil Mack. It'll go
I had a touchdown.
As he gets in there to drop.
I had a touchdown.
I can give him a little bit of a pick me up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really
that's tough. That's tough.
So we come on halftime here in this NFC
Didn't get the ball
Wildcard
back.
matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Santos set to kick off.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Switch.
They go bootleg. Love rolling to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's Jordan Berry now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Love from the gun. He's got Burton here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
The 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Panthers add on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the Wildcard game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing, Bridgewater. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Following the interception, Love completes it to the tight end, Burton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
40-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, leave that. Put it down. No, put it down.
Second down, Love. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
3rd and 2. Love with it. Open man is Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well. On the option, Love will hang on to it. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he takes it all the way. A game there of 30 big ones.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
And a little bit of good fortune.
Right, because clearly she's not doing nothing.
But he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down.
Wow.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements, right? No up-tempo at all.
Right, he got something like 1 mic. None of that won a Grammy? That's crazy. Right.
Love, they go play action now. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Right.
And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10.
Oh, here we go.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Well,
It's 2 straight years I went 15-1, I think.
In this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And I lost week 2 both years.
He's been under this entire game.
On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. He takes this one across.
So that's just a sign. Go 15-1, lose week 2, win the Super Bowl. Let's do it.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's now 4th down.
Nigga allergic to seafood.
Desperation time. 4th down, Bridgewater. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Yep.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert.
Not eating seafood the first time of being gay, bro.
51, Mike 51.
On 1st down, Montgomery. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You're not from the South.
An intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
Get the hell out of here, Wildcat. Who I look like, Sammy?
And now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Y'all know who. Keeping it gangsta.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Oh, he just got the first.
Try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now.
Whoa, why 2nd and 34 off a fumble?
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Off the bootleg. Love. He'll buy some time right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. It has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
What happened?
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Come on.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
What?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild
I have no idea.
It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending.
I love my mom because her smell is like a calming bowl of soup. What?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Son is feeding her child a egg with the shell on his tail. Like, yo, that's crazy. Imagine.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Complete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
My mom should have tried to eat me 17 times and turn 48. Yo, I'm weak. I'm weak.
Being chased out left. He can run for
I'm weak.
and able to get this
Yo.
across the 20 before going out of bounds. They said at the beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round.
Nah.
Past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right?
So it says she only tried to eat me 17 times in 34 years.
Get that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon. This is
Son pops is a turkey, yo. So I said he gotcha.
Panthers are winners here as we
Butt ass naked.
from Charlotte.
OD. Hey, yo, some put the shit in the Dolphins bean. That's tough.